Hello everyone. Hi guys. How are you feeling? I'm sure a lot of you are feeling very overwhelmed and confused and hurt and sad. I could feel that energy. It's heavy in the air. I'm feeling strangely good. I feel calm. Um, I feel hopeful. I feel very strong in my what I of my knowing. Um, I still have the same answers. I still keep getting the same answers on my rods, on my pendulum. I'm actually going to post it in the community tab. I'm going to post this video and that at the same time. But I wanted you guys to hear my voice. I just was going to post in the community tab after my session, which I just finished. But my guide said no, they need to hear your voice. So I'm doing this on my phone. And this stone here is the obsidian stone in the shape of a heart that I showed you guys. Obsidian is a stone of protection, a stone of regulating your emotions. Okay, I sleep with this under my pillow, like I told you guys. And this is for protection as well, psychic protection. But I just wanted to jump on and share what I'm feeling. I feel okay. I feel okay. I'm gonna share what I did. Some heavy channeling. Yesterday I was told to do that. I was told by my guys, you have to do a lot of meditation today. I used my scrying mirror. I saw a very interesting image. I did some channeling. I did a lot of spiritual work yesterday. My ears are still ringing on and off, and I was listening to pure frequencies. After I did, up until this morning, I was still doing. It was the most intense work I had ever done. But I pulled some cards for Trump on his outcome today after this moment, and the cards are the same. They're not. I can tell you that Biden and Kamala's energy is all up in his business. The outcome didn't look good for him, and you guys could respond to this however you want to respond to this moment. I always tell you to honor your feelings. I'm not trying to change your feelings. Our feelings do change though, just as energy changes. But you'll look at the cards, and if you have watched my videos a couple of times, they're the same cards. And all the spiritual work that I did yesterday, that I did this morning, has brought me completely out of my lower self. And my guides are saying this is okay. My guides are saying the results won't change. The truth that you have been speaking and we've been showing you, this is divine, is what I've been told, and I'm in it, and I can't make you guys be in it, but I can share what I've been told. And I've been keeping records now, and I was reading through my notes again, and there's one thing that stood out to me, and I had asked on the, hold on, I'm just scrolling up. I had asked, bear with me. I had asked my guides on, this is something I didn't share. I asked on the 9th, I asked them, can you give me a specific date on, can you give me a specific date to when this will be revealed, the still? And they said January 19th. And I didn't share that with you guys. But that was yesterday. And that was the day Trump revealed himself. That was the day he admitted that they did in fact steal the election. And when I was doing my heavy spiritual work, my guides told me yesterday, they told me, you have to remember all the work that you've done. You can't forget all the cards that you pulled. Especially this morning, the cards just fell out, jumped out of my hand as I was shuffling. And they said to me, Kimberly, look at the cards. Look at the cards. And so that's what I did. And a calm just went over me. A calm just went over my body once again. And I'm in this space of calm. And yesterday when I was doing all this, when I was doing all this heavy meditation and going into trances and channeling and preparing for something, it felt like, I asked my guides that they said to me, I didn't even ask, they said to me, suddenly they said, you've passed judgment as you have stayed in the truth we have given you. And that shook me up because the message that they have always been telling me is to stay in your truth, speak your truth, stay in it, stay in it, stay in it. And I asked them, I said, why can't I see? Why won't you show me how this is gonna end? Why can't I see? Why won't you show me? And they said to me, you can't know because you need to see. You need to see. You need to see is what they kept saying. And then they said, you won't be afraid, but those around you will be afraid. They said that to me yesterday. And I have it here. I'm reading it from my notes. You can't know because you need to see. You need to see. And they said, you won't be afraid, but those around you will be afraid. And I was in Divine Spiritual Tea. Hello, Mary, if you're watching. I was in the chat and I'm reading everyone's panic and fear and anger. I'm feeling it. And I just didn't feel upset. I didn't feel upset. I didn't feel angry. I didn't feel nervous. I didn't feel afraid. And that, what they said to me, came to mind. You won't be afraid, but those around you will be afraid. And as I'm sitting in Mary's chat, as she's doing a live, Mary's so lovely. She's so lovely, her energy. And I'm reading everyone's comments and I'm trying, I'm giving my input, encouraging people to breathe like I have been doing. It's what we have to do. I just heard, Kimberly, this isn't over. This isn't over. It will not end this way. And I'm looking at all of my notes and the shock and the chaos and the confusion. Yes, part of the confusion is I don't feel confused though, which is strange. And part of the confusion is, yes, you guys, part of the confusion, but I'm also being told that's not really part of it. This is a unique situation, and it's very complex. I'm looking back at my notes of the things that I didn't really, I was told that, hold back on saying, but what I've been shown is something that is incomprehensible and is not simple. It is beyond process. It is beyond things we as regular citizens and even those in the government is beyond comprehension. It is global. It is a serious situation that is not so simple, okay? But what I wanted to get on here for is that last message really made me stand in my faith. And this is where, where we need to be. I keep getting the same messages. I have to trust. Those cards that I pulled for myself in the last upload is really, it said this next 7 days you're going to be in your tuition. It's going to be a split. It's about you and how you feel in your faith and how you trust your intuition. And this is where I am. I have to stand in my faith. I have to continue to do this work, is what I have passed judgment, whatever that means, because I've stood in the truth that I've been given, okay, that they have gave to me. And so I can't tell you how to feel. I understand this is upsetting because our eyes see what our eyes see what it sees, but I did not go through all of this to sit here in this moment. The things that I've seen, my higher self, the things that I've been shown, the experiences that I've had, my near-death experience, and been, being visited by an angel, that none of that happened for no reason. So it's really about standing in your faith and hoping. And I'm telling you guys to honor your feelings. I'm telling you to breathe, but I want you to expand and it's at least sit in the possibility and understanding that the situation is more than just what we see on the surface, okay? Divine timing, all the things, and my notes are like a story, and our guides tell us these things that you have to be higher, you have to stay in your faith, we're gonna be okay. When they said you won't be afraid, I'm not afraid. They gave me, that was that message of, you have passed judgment as you have stayed in the truth we have given you. And then they said, you can't know because you need to see. You need to see. I need to believe. I need to see. I need to trust my intuition, and I can't fall into my lower self. I have to be higher. I cannot question what divine has planned for us, because the message that I've been given is that we will heal and we will be okay on the other side of this. That this isn't over, that this person is not true, that what you have been seeing and what we all have been seeing, even those who have said yes, he will be in, they still say he won't be in for long. Okay, we all interpret things differently with these gifts, but at the end of everything, the results are the same. And so I ask you guys to breathe. I ask you guys to expand your minds and think critically. And I know that we're all in a vulnerable space, and I know that it is very hard to do that, to try and expand yourselves and to accept faith and hope. It's hard sometimes, and I acknowledge that. But what I'm being shown is I cannot get lost in the details of something because this is bigger. I need to see. This is what they said. And that hit my heart, and it changed me. It elevated me more. I crossed over into full integration. Not what I've been experiencing when I do this work and I'm up. I'm in my higher self, and I see everything. But when I'm not doing this work, I'm down and I'm angry sometimes. But now I just feel calm. And I want you guys to take care of yourselves. I want you guys to pray and put your hands over your hearts. Cry if you have to. Scream if you have to. But stay in your truth. Trust your intuition. They want you to turn away from it. Those negative energies, those dark energies, if you struggle with anxiety or depression, it wants to be affirmed. It wants to endure, and it will put you in a space where you will struggle to get out of that space. And so you have to breathe, and you have to let your emotions flow through you, through the front door, out the back door. But don't stay in a space of despair. Okay? I think that's it. I will post the picture of my reading. Some of the cards got cut off, but I'll say what the bottom cards are. But it's the same sort of energy as a Tower is in there. The Emperor in reverse. His energy still is fading. His energy is not strong. And I just want you guys to, we need patience, okay, is what I've been told also. And I get it. You guys are like, well, we're down here and they're up there. I get that. But that's what faith is, okay? Thank you guys for your support. I'm so grateful that I get to sit here and talk to you guys. And I hope that we can continue on this journey, because I will continue on. I have some things to do today for myself. I worked this morning, and I have a free day, so I have some things to do. I will be continuing to do the work. I will share with you guys. I'm still processing this thing that I saw in the scrying mirror, and it was something that made me tearful, but it wasn't fear. It was something that I kept looking up at. I had to look up, as though like looking up at the sky. Okay? But please take care of yourselves. Please do something that is relaxing for you today, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Okay? Bye-bye.